Jai Shri Krishna, first time in English in simple story form from Purans, Dynasty of Nahush and Yayati, Episode 20, Sri Harivansh Puran. Vaishampayanji recounts king from the womb of Nahusha's wife Virja, 6 great sons were born: Yati, Yayati, Sanyati, Ayati, Bhava, and Suyati. The eldest was Yati, followed by Yayati. Yati, a sage devoted to moksha dharma, married Gau, the daughter of Kukustha, and became Brahmaswarup. Among the other 5 brothers, Yayati ruled the earth and married Devyani, daughter of Shukracharya, and Sharmishtha, daughter of the demon king Vrishparva. Devyani bore Yadu and Turvasu, while Sharmishta gave birth to Drahyu, Anu, and Puru. Vaishampayanji continued, pleased with Yayati, Indra bestowed upon him a luminous chariot that could travel at the speed of the mind. Janmejay, this chariot was traditionally available to all the Purvas kings up to the Kuruvanshi king Vasu. However, due to a curse from the sage Gagarya, this chariot became invisible. King Janmejay, known as Indroth, had killed Gagarya's talkative young son, leading the villagers and people of the region to abandon him. Vaishampayanji elaborated. Rajarshi Indroth was troubled by a foul smell of iron emanating from his body and found no peace despite all his efforts. In desperation, he sought refuge with Shaunak Muni. The esteemed sage Shaunak performed the Ashwamedha Yagya to purify Indroth, and after completing the ritual and taking the Avabhrit bath, Indroth's sins were absolved. Pleased, Indra bestowed the divine chariot upon Chediraj, Uparichar Vasu. Thus, the chariot passed down traditionally to King Jarasandh. Later, when Bhimsen defeated Jarasandh, he gratefully presented the chariot to Lord Krishna. Vaishampayanji narrated, Nahusha's son Yayati conquered earth, including the ocean and the 7 islands, and divided it into 5 regions for his sons. He assigned Turvasu to the east, Drahyu to the west, Anu to the north, Yadu to the northeast, and Puru to the central region. With this, he entrusted the governance to his 5 sons. As old age encroached upon him, Yayati asked his son Yadu to exchange his youth for Yayati's old age. Yadu he refused, and Yayati, angered by the refusal, cursed him that his descendants would always be deprived of kingdom. Yayati then approached his other sons with the same request and received similar refusals, and thus he bestowed the same curse on all of them. Finally, he approached Puru, who agreed to the exchange, thus giving Yayati his youth in return for Yayati's old age. Yayati, having taken the youth of his son Puru, indulged in various pleasures but found them unfulfilling. Despite his attempts to quench his desires, he realized that the pursuit of physical gratification only intensifies desires. Reflecting on this, he concluded that true contentment comes from renouncing such desires and living a life free from harm to others. Thus, Yayati and his wife retreated to the forest where they engaged in intense penance. Ultimately, they left their mortal bodies and ascended to heaven. Their lineage flourished on earth, with the Yadu dynasty becoming highly esteemed. From this dynasty was born Sri Krishna, an incarnation of Vishnu, who is revered as a key figure in his illustrious lineage. Jai Sri Krishna. In the next episode, we'll come to know about Sons of Yayati, episode 21. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.